I just signed a 12-month contract on a condo here in Bangkok. It was just too good an opportunity to miss, so I had to move fast, and it comes with incredible views over the city. It's a bit of a bare bones place, and today is moving in day, so we need to head into town, check out the shopping malls, go around some shops and find some things to decorate it. There'll be some good food as well. We need to celebrate, right? And then later, I will show you the condo and tell you how much it costs. I'll tell you all about it. So join me on this exciting day as I move into my condo in Bangkok. So I've just come to the area of Phrom Phong, which is where the Ikea is, but I have to be honest, I slept absolutely awfully last night. You can probably see by the big bags under my eyes, maybe 2 or 3 hours. So before we get started and before we go to the shopping mall, I wanted to cash in my once a week allowance of caffeine because oh boy, do I need it today. And I've come to this place, Namo 12 Matcha. It is super cool and it's decorated in a really cool way. I love it, really vibrant, lots of colors. Upstairs is a vegan cafe, so a vegan cafe restaurant. So if you're looking for vegan food, this could also be it. This area, Thong Lo and Phrom Phong, is full of Japanese restaurants and cafes like this. So I was just searching for matcha bar and I found this place. It stood out because it has some ridiculous types of matcha or like combinations. I asked them what the best seller was, and I've gone with white chocolate. I was thinking of the dark chocolate. They said that white chocolate was the one. Look at the green, so nice. I'm not the biggest fan of matcha, but when in this area, why not? Why not try it? And I need caffeine, as I say. Whoa, that's actually pretty good. Very good. But just 2 things before we get going when we head off to the shopping mall. One, my eye. A couple of videos ago, I mentioned about the lump on my eye and you all told me, go get it sorted. I'm on it, guys. I've been emailing out to the hospitals and trying to find the right place to do it. I'm on it. Secondly, I'm filming on a new camera, a camera that I've been using more and more. And I want to set you a little challenge. Can you guess what it is, for one? And 2, I'm going to switch to my other camera, the camera I normally use. Can you tell when I make that switch? So leave it in the comments, your guess, and when I make the switch. Welcome to Emsphere, another Bangkok mega mall. Maybe the most vibrant mega mall of them all, who knows? And I do want to show you a little bit of it because these places are cool. And for me, like, you just don't see places like this in Europe. But down here, this is where it is quite cool. I mean, pretty much all of the mega malls in Bangkok have food spaces, food courts. And this one is no different. But look how it's set out. Look how much effort goes into it just to make it look visually stunning. It's a place you just want to come. And I said this before, but the malls in Bangkok are a place that you come and you hang out, you people watch, you meet friends, you just chill. Obviously, you get out of the heat and you come into the aircon. You know, something I do not every day, but I do a lot, I would say. I do at least a few times a week. I just come here, grab a snack, grab a drink, and just walk around and chill and window shop. You don't have to be buying the whole time, right? I mean, look at this. Look at this. I mean, to be honest, I'm early. It's really quiet in here, but it's Sunday, so it's going to get busy. But this place, there's always a massive queue, and it's just very, very Asia, isn't it, with their characters and their branding. Look at that. It's like, if I was a kid again, it would be an absolute dream to see things like this. But it's a bakery. So all of that for a bakery, but they develop all these characters around it. And then you come and you get your donuts and your biscuits and your bread. Crazy, right? But they have this like cult following, and they all do things like this in here. I mean, Asia in general, but Thailand in particular. In fact, all of them, it is the place for trends. Every time I come here, because obviously I haven't been living here, every time I come here, trends come and go, right? Oh, look at this, it's my lucky day. 20 baht, what can we buy with that? Not much. We'll give it to someone, not in here, we'll give it to someone who needs it, we'll donate it, we'll give back. Someone's dropped it anyway. Something caught my eye, I think we need to have a snack. I used to live in Portugal, guys, pastel de nata. And yeah, I think we're gonna have to try one and see if it's as good as over there. Oh, they have 2 different types. This pastry doesn't look legit. This one looks more legit. Let's try it, let's try it. 70 baht, which is nearly $2, €2, should I say. It looks okay. I mean, the pastry on the bottom, look at that, that looks pretty legit. And on top it looks all right. I asked for one which is more caramelized, that's how I like it. There's no cinnamon there, like in Portugal, but let's see how it tastes. No, that is not good. It looks like it's split on the inside. The pastry is really disappointing. The inside is really, really eggy, and it's just got no flavor. Yeah, that's not good. That's probably the worst I've had. I had another one from a place called JoeyP, which is meant to be really famous. That was 100 baht, so over €2, €2.50 even. And this was also really bad, 2 out of 10. Oh, maybe even 1 out of 10. Let's go to Ikea. I have not been to Ikea in a long time. It gives me a nostalgic feeling, actually. It's weird walking in, coming in here. I don't know why. I mean, maybe it's because I associate this place with independence. Maybe that's why it's bringing some nostalgia back. It's when I decorated my first property that I bought in England. I did it from Ikea. So, you know, being away from home and being independent, looking after yourself, maybe it's going back to that. Sorry, do you mind? Give a man some privacy here. Jesus. Tell you what though, I would absolutely love a new sofa in that place. It is like a rock, and sitting on these, they're just IKEA sofas. Way, way more comfortable, pleasurable. But I can't justify £200 or £300, $200 or $300, whatever it is, on a place that I'm just going to be in a year, because there's no way that she's going to buy it off me at the end, and there's no way that I'm going to be able to move it somewhere else. Let's just ship it somewhere else, shall we? So a bit of a pain in the butt. I'm not really sure how to fix that, because the bed is easy. I don't need to get another mattress. I can just get a mattress topper. You like this kitchen? Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah.
What do you cook?
I don't have this.
You can't cook?
No.
You can't cook yet?
No, because I'm already little.
You're only little.
I'm 4 years old, but
You're 4 years old and you can't cook an omelette?
no.
No?
But I'm sure I can.
You're sure? It's okay. Now, I've lost track now. Now, when have you ever seen a kitchen like this in the Bangkok condo? I wish, in my dreams, right? You're lucky, as you saw on mine, you're lucky if you, or as you will see on mine, you're lucky if you get 2 hobs, and that's about it. And an oven, I've never seen an oven. So space is limited, but that's maybe the good thing about coming to these places. You get ideas like this. This is quite cool. I don't think I would have this, but you get ideas for the storage and the shelving. Even if you're shopping at a higher tier than Ikea, maybe it's a good place to come and kind of get the inspiration for it. But I miss a kitchen like this. I had a kitchen like this in Madeira, bigger than this in Madeira. And this is probably quite a typical kitchen in the UK. Not here, guys, not here. And I love cooking, anyway, in my dreams. A few hours later, and I've got everything that I'm gonna get today. I think I've got quite a lot. It's being delivered to the condo now, so we have a little time. And I was thinking of living in this area, but to be honest, it's not quite the lifestyle that I want. It's a bit too chaotic, a little bit too expensive for what I'm looking for, to be honest. It didn't quite fit. However, the one benefit of this area is it's absolutely full of Japanese food, really good quality Japanese food. So it would be a shame to come to this area and not show you some of that. So we're gonna go and try and find a place for ramen for lunch, and then we're gonna head back to the condo. I'll show you the condo, I'll show you what I bought, I'll tell you all of the costs, but I'm starving. So we need to go and eat, that's for sure. All right, I'm back in the apartment. So let me go through what I got in absolutely no order, but it's a pretty good haul, I would say. I mean, I told you there were no basics here, so I focused on the basics, you know, what I need to get going. I haven't really got the decoration stuff, but I would like to decorate this place. I'll show you a few bits and tell you a few ideas that I have. But there's loads of cool things out there. I mean, there's so many amazing shops here, from the standard run-of-the-mill shops to the, you know, the easy shops like Ikea and Nitori. But then there's also a lot of shops that do really cool, funky things, and then you have the handcrafted places as well. And then I'm sure there's like secondhand and antique places. Not that that's my vibe, but there's a little bit of everything in Bangkok. So, first and foremost, I got a nice duvet from Ikea. It's a good quality one actually, but it's down and feather. And it was vac packed, so it's very thin. It said it would take about 3 or 4 days to come back into shape. And it smells very much of a duck, if you see what I mean. But it's very lightweight and perfect for this weather. So that one's going to be good. Let's get rid of that. I got 2 pillows, one big one and one small one. These pillows, guys, are maybe my favorite pillows ever. They're from Muji. And yeah, you can get really expensive pillows. I have a thing about pillows. I need good pillows. And I haven't found better than this. They're about £10 each. They're 450 baht from Muji. I think they're called the Easy Care Quick Dry Pillow. They're so soft and so like the perfect consistency. They don't go flat, they're not hard, they're not too high. They're absolutely perfect. And then to go with that, I've got it's like a cotton and new style of material mix that's meant to be breathable from Ikea. Again, not the cheapest, but you know, I think, you know, with bedding, you want good bedding. So I've got a set of that pillowcase and duvet cover to go with it, of course. And then the mattress cover, fitted sheet, that's what it's called, the fitted sheet as well to go with that. That's great. I've got 2 towels, but I did have a shower when I got back, so there's only one of them here. I got 2 towels, again, nice and soft and plush. That's kind of the standard things that you need, right? The other thing that you definitely need here, even though I've got aircon, is a big fan. I got an 18-inch fan, a sharp one, baby blue, because why wouldn't you want baby blue as your colour for your fan? This was quite a good price. This was only 25 euros. It was, yeah, 25 pounds. It was on sale. And it pumps out air hard. So definitely want that, because I think the biggest expense here will be the aircon. There's 2 air conditioning units here, but to be honest, during the day, I don't really need them. I can just kind of sit with the fan on. At night, that's when I'll turn it on in the room and I'll have it at the nice temperature for sleeping. Laundry basket, big laundry basket, which I think is important. Don't want smelly clothes hanging around. And then I got myself a little lamp. This is not the best lamp, it's just a starter lamp, but I quite like the style and the color and how it looks. And yeah, it's a bit retro, isn't it? I quite like that one. So that's for the bedroom. What I did do was actually replace the lights in the bathroom. I'll show you. They had really warm, dark lights, and they have black tiles. It doesn't make sense, so I got nice, cool lighting. Kitchen, there was nothing here, so I've got bowls, of course, big bowls for pasta and for noodles. Got a couple of them. And then, well, these are actually my pasta bowls, but I guess those are the noodle soup bowls. These are my pasta bowls. I got side plates, and I got main plates. Just standard white ones, to be honest. I'm not into this like fancy pattern and fancy colors. I quite like, if you're gonna cook something nice, I like the food to look good on the plate and have like a neutral background. And then we're in Thailand after all, dipping sauce bowls is important. I got myself teaspoons and forks, of course. I mean, this is just standard stuff. Spoons. And what I find funny here is the cutlery sets don't come with knives. So I've got knives as well, because most people in Thailand and most dishes in Thailand, you just use fork and spoon, which is quite funny. But then for the Thai stuff, I've got the Asian spoons, the noodle soup spoons. 2 spatulas. I want to get a wooden spoon. I haven't found a decent wooden spoon yet, but 2 spatulas, one for spiced stuff, you know, and one for, you know, savory, not savory, sweet dishes. Well, not sweet dishes, but something where you don't want the flavor of, you know, onions or whatever in there. I want to get a nice mug. One thing I really like having is a nice mug. Even if I don't drink caffeine, sometimes it's nice when you're having decaf or a decaf tea to have a nice mug. But I just got a standard one to get me started. Although it's quite cool, it looks like a speckled egg. Like a cool egg, I would say. But I want to find a nice handcrafted one. I haven't quite found it yet. Chopsticks, good to have a few good chopsticks. Tongs are important, having a decent set of tongs. So I found these. In the shopping centres, they have great kitchen sections, well, great everything sections, but in the shopping centres, by Central, they have a great section with that. Soup spoon, serving spoon, and spatula and pasta server, so that's important. I was so tempted to get a nice knife, but I've just got a standard one. I have a nice knife at home. I just got a Tefal, you know, run of the mill. It was 20 quid, 805 baht. I was so tempted. There were some really nice Japanese ones, and there were some really nice other ones, Western style ones in there as well. And I love a good kitchen knife, but it's just not worth it. I mean, I don't know how long I'm going to be here, if you see what I mean. And when I go back to Europe, if I'm staying long term, I can always bring more stuff. Peeler, of course. In Thailand, we're going to be shredding those vegetables to make those salads. Ice trays. I want you guys, by the way, I'm showing you all of this because I want you to tell me how much this will cost. Knife sharpener, plastic cups, because I like to actually use these to. I don't brush my teeth with the water from the tap. I pour the cheap water into the cup and rinse my mouth. I like to use the plastic cups for those. What else have we got going on here? Some washing machine balls for the tumble dryer to help things along. Soap holder. I got some cushions for the sofa. I got 2 of these and 2 of these, 2 big cream ones and 2 rust ones. The sofa is brown, so I wanted a pop of color. And I couldn't decide which I was going to get. And I got Gemini I had a photo of the sofa and I got Gemini to mock up different scenarios, and this one was the one that I liked the most. Is there anything else? There probably is something else that I'm missing. The bathroom mat. I got a bathroom mat that I'll show you when I go in there. And then I got a few other bits and bobs. And then my favorite thing of all, the absolute favorite thing of all, because it's going to make my life so easy, is the Hoover. So it's one of those where you put it on the floor and it goes by, is it gonna work? Here we go. It just goes on its own. And it just does its own thing. Like, I don't even need to touch it. It's crazy. As a guy living on his own, that, I tell you, that is an absolute touch. They're not cheap, but I think quality of life will be made much better with one of these things. So try it if you have it. Anyway, that's kind of the first stuff. Let me show you the actual property. Let me show you the view. Let me tell you a little bit about it and how much that cost. Then we'll finish with a beer. This is it, 19,000 baht a month, high rise, south facing, in a nice building, in a nice area. As I said, I couldn't really say no. And I had to snap it up as soon as it became available, pretty much because there was interest. And I had to move fast, and lucky I did, because someone was seeing it just after me for a second viewing who wanted to see it. And it was only up 24 hours. You might have seen it already if you saw the Ari video, because I did have a look at it. However, kitchen. Now I love this because the kitchen is at this end, next to the front door. You have your stove over here, where you can cook with your 2 burners, big fridge freezer, and then your counter bar. So you have the view out if you're standing, but you can chill and relax next to the view, right? You have dining room table. I'll probably do some work here as well. I want to get a little raised platform thing where I can put my laptop on. This is one of the alcoves that I would like to decorate. Now there, I think I might put some artwork. That would be quite cool. And then this one, I'm thinking plants in this one. Yeah, I'm thinking plants in this one, but I'm not entirely sure yet. But there's 2 nice alcoves that can be decorated. The lounge area is next to the balcony, which is next to the view that I'll show you at the end. This is the sofa which I'm just not that happy about. It looks okay, and with the cushions it looks fine, but it's just absolutely rock solid. It's just not comfortable at all. You don't sink into it at all, and it's doing my head in. Up here, I would like to put some decoration stuff, and maybe not plants, but you know, little like arty things up here. That'd be quite cool. Then you have the aircon. You have 2 aircon in the place. The laundry room is over here. Well, laundry cupboard is over here. And the good thing is, they installed a washing machine dryer, so you have both as well, and you have a place where you can keep your dustpan and brush. And it's a shame. I mean, the kitchen is okay, to be honest. For the amount I'll use it, the kitchen is fine. As I said, in Thailand, you really don't cook that much, and I was thinking of just, you know, I'm not going to cook full stop, but actually the reality is I am, which is why I bought all the kitchen stuff, and I'm looking forward to that. So that will be good. The bedroom is big. It's a nice big bedroom, lots of space, and some additional space where I can get a bit more storage, because the thing it's lacking is storage. I mean, there's enough but it'll be nice to, you know, spread it out over there. The bed, queen size bed, but again, the mattress is hard. It's not the best mattress. So the topper I couldn't get today, wasn't available, but I will definitely get one of those memory foam toppers. I think that'll make a big difference. I need to work out what to do here. So here I'm thinking, because this is where the second TV should go, but it's not there, obviously. Here, maybe some of those plants which, you know, hang, because that would be quite nice maybe, and then I have my little collection of nice things and memories there. And I haven't sorted it yet, but I'll sort it all out with all my electrical stuff. I'll put it up there. That'll be good. And when I get my new drone, it can also live up there. But filming equipment, easy access, I think that's good. You've got this little bench that I guess I could get a cushion there, I guess, and you could sit there and read, because you also have the view, which I'm holding off. You have the dressing room table with my light, which I think is funky and cool. Maybe another plant or two there, maybe like an orchid or something here would be quite nice, because the reality is I'm not going to be sitting in front of this. Although, this could actually be the work desk. If I get a nice work chair and put it here, that's enough space. That's a thought. Okay, that could work. Thinking as we go. Storage, and then we come into the bathroom. This was my other purchase, and I thought I'd leave it in here because it looks like it's coming from out the shower. It's just silly, right? It's fun. But you have the shower. The shower actually is not working properly. I mean, this one's working, by the way, so I can wash before you comment. This one's not working, so someone's coming tomorrow to fix it. There are things that need to be fixed, and they're going to fix them. But you have a nice big mirror, and then the bathroom is separated. So you have the toilet and the spray gun, the sink. The weird thing is though, I don't know why they do this in Asia. There's a glass mirror into the shower, so if you have a guest or something, it's weird. It's very, very weird. I don't know why they do it. I don't know why they think that's the done thing. Bit odd. Anyway, then you have a second door out into the living area again. So you have 2 doors access actually, so that's quite good. But for me, you know guys, if you had watched me in Madeira, you would know my view from my balcony in Madeira was amazing, so it was very important. So I have a balcony. Actually, I got this as well, clothes horse. So I have a balcony. I might get some chairs here as well, so I can sit down and enjoy the view. But that is the view of the whole of Bangkok. This is downtown Bangkok. Sukhumvit is over there. You have the riverside down over here, and the sun, I've said this in the last one, but the sun rises here, comes up and over, and it sets over there. It's pretty special. This is Ari itself, so it's only a 10-minute walk away, and the BTS station is down there. So the cool thing is you can see the BTS go past on the rails here, which is pretty cool. But the main road is over there, so it's quite quiet here, which is another good thing. I mean, yeah, you don't want to be scared of heights. Luckily, I'm not. I mean, sadly, the day I moved in, yesterday, I came in here yesterday to drop my stuff up before moving in today. Someone had jumped. And yes, that's not the nicest news and the nicest thing to see when you come in. This view, I can imagine, is just going to get better and better and better throughout the day, especially as the sun sets and you know, it's just going to change. And at night, I imagine it's going to be amazing. So I'm looking forward to seeing that tonight. But this is the real perk, to be honest. I pay 19,000 baht just for this. It's not for everyone, this city view. But for me, having a view is quite important. As I was thinking about this when I was leaving Madeira, the importance of having a good view. Once you have one, it's very difficult to go back, right? And when I was in the other room facing north, the view was nice, but it just wasn't the same. It didn't give me anything. Whereas this one, I could just look at this all day. And that's why I love having the sofa just here, because it makes a big difference. You do get the view from the bedroom as well. So you can lie in bed. I mean, you can literally lie in bed and enjoy that view. So it's pretty special. 19,000 baht plus bills. I think bills, oh look, there you go. You can see the BTS going, Sky Train. So as I was saying before I got distracted, 19,000 baht plus bills. So bills will be about $50 a month, I would say, and not too expensive. Water is super cheap. I pay them, so I've signed up to the apps. Just recorded the whole segment and realized I didn't actually press record. I'm sure I did. Anyway, you missed me open the beer, so cheers guys. Thanks for getting this far in the video. Cheers to you guys. The view, if it's great by the day, is even better at night and, well, in the evening for sunset. Just the soft light on those buildings. You can see the high rises, but then there's the smaller buildings. They're white and the sun just bounces off them. It's absolutely stunning. And it's nice being on a rooftop bar, but it doesn't beat being 40 plus floors up on your own balcony having a beer. Beer Lao is my favorite, you know, standard beer here. It's not Thai, but shh, don't tell anyone. It tastes pretty good today, I must admit. It's been a month. It's been a month since I arrived in Bangkok to the day. And I took a little break to settle in and see friends. And I've only just started filming, but things are good, you know? Things are very good. I'm very happy with the area. I'm very happy with the condo. I'm very happy with how it's going. But this is where it really begins. This is where we start to explore the city. This is where we start to explore the country. So if there's anywhere or anything you would like to see or like me to show or like me to go, let me know in the comments. I would like your input. And if you'd like a proper input, you can join my exclusive zone up here and you can support me for one, which would be amazing. I would love it if you could do that. But then also we can have proper conversation and you can really shape what we do with this channel and where we go with our series. Sorry, the video's been a bit vloggy today. It's not really been the best quality video, but working on 3 hours sleep, I felt like a bit of a baby and I couldn't really get words out and whatever. But I wanted to show you the moving in day. I wanted to show you the process and, you know, bring you guys along and document that. So thank you for sticking around. And if you're new here, do subscribe and I'll see you guys in the next video. Cheers and have a good evening.